So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rafinha has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Attempts a clearance. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It's run loose here. It's really well cleared. Ball's gone out of play. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Pereira. Matheus Cunha. Alexandro. That's good play. Sandro! There's the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messina. Oh, red. Nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Alexandro looks to get on the end of this. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Lucas Paqueta. And the finish! Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! And again the keeper stands strong. Lucas Paqueta. And it's gone back to the keeper. Marquinhos. Pereira looks to the other side. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messina moved on forwards. Brahim Diaz. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maciej Cunha. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Marquinhos. Casemiro. Pereira. And that was asking just too much of him. And that's another throw. Messina. And it's played forward. Pereira. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. En-Nesyri wins the duel this time. Mazraoui. Aguirre. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexandro. Danilo. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Brazil making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Now it's Rafinha. Aguirre. Messina. Nicely aimed pass. Hakimi. Messina, gently done. Danilo, and the keeper's got it again. Casemiro. Brazil out in front with an early advantage. That is lovely. Rafinha, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's Danilo. Saibari. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a little off target. Rafinha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Good chance here! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messina, En-Nesyri chasing after it. Alexandro. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. En-Nesyri. And back to the goalkeeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Vinicius Junior driving forward, a man on a mission. Rafinha. Rafinha!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Aguirre, good-looking ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot's on here.
Mateus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Marquinhos. Danilo. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and Danilo has got himself a free kick. Has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Pereira. Bruno Guimaraes. Saibari. Masradi shifted upfield. Rafinha caresses it through. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played in here. And the keeper beats it away. And they've got rid. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri. Chance to shoot! Brahim Diaz, and again! Sticks it away! Morocco are back in business! Brahim Diaz, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Morocco grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bruno Guimaraes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now who's going to be first to this? Marquinhos. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Danilo. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. Amrabat. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, can he get onto this? Brahim Diaz. Oh, sweet feet. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Brahim Diaz. Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
And the Siri may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Pereira. Brahim Diaz. Always onto this. Now it's En-Nesyri! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Morocco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Alexandro. Pereira. Alexandro. Adli did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Hakimi. Morocco disappointing in the end there, they lack urgency. Lucas Paqueta. Pereira. Bruno Guimaraes. Great defending, strong and determined. Aguirre. Messina, driven forward. Mazraoui. Saibari. Mazraoui. Adli. Saibari. That's really well manoeuvred. Could be danger here. It's a goal kick. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. En-Nesyri. And that was very necessary. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's nice. Marquinhos can get it clear. Amrabat. Saibari. Out to the left it goes. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. He's trying it! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Brahim Diaz clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
That's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it. Keeper has taken decisive action. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Amrabat. Adli. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance! Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro aimed forwards. Herrera played towards the other side. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Alexandro. That is a brilliant interception. Adli. Amrabat. Messina, that's a sharp pass. Now it's En-Nesyri, succumbs to the pressure. Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. Alexandro. Danger averted for now. Hakimi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Aguirre up towards the front line. That's a throw. Lucas Paqueta. En-Nesyri. Messina. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. En-Nesyri. Played into space out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Marquinhos tries to clear. Moved on forwards. Brahim Diaz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Brahim Diaz. Saibari. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. That's a throw. Saibari. Now it's Brahim Diaz. En-Nesyri. Can he finish? Adli, and that has been cleared. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior tries to get it clear. Hakimi, gently done. Marquinhos. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Rafinha. Great chance! Goal, Brazil! And they get themselves in front!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pereira. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Matheus Cunha. Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. Lucas Paqueta. Muscular approach does pay off here. Casemiro. Oh, such a clever touch. Serves up across. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. And Nasiri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. That is good strength. Played out to the right. And he's there to get it away. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Oh, this looks sharp. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, good spread. Danilo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, can he get onto this? Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Matheus Cunha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Alexandro. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gets it away. And that's been won straight back. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi cuts it out. Aguirre. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. Quality ball. Lucas Paqueta shifted upfield and reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. And there's the end of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're off again. No changes at the interval from either side. Alexandro cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. Pereira. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Pereira. Aguirre forwards and with intent. Lucas Paqueta played out to the left flank. In it comes. Asrari can get it clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Adley, probing pass. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Brahim Diaz delivers. Cleared away. Asrari chips it through. And he's there to clear it. And he's picked it up out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Saibari. Decent chance!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Matheus Cunha. Can he deliver? Deftly away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, they could be caught out here. Cross from Rafinha.
Brazil clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Amrabat is onto it in a flash. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name. Alexandro looking for a runner. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafinha! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Matheus Cunha! Oh, another save. Aguirre attempts a clearance. And it's Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Has crossed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ben Seguir. Chance here to counter. Saibari. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Pereira. Brahim Diaz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mazraoui. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for the shot! Brahim Diaz delivers. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross goes in there. And back out it comes. Cunha couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Messina. Aguirre aim forwards. Tries a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Lucas Paqueta. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha delivers with whip. That's not going to find its target. Mazraoui. That's good running with the ball. Over to the left. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Pereira. Casemiro played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Out to the right. Rafinha, and he's gone backward here. And a chance! Decent hit and on target. Smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rafinha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Casemiro gently done. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hassan chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, nice touch. And it's played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Marquinhos. Alexandro. Pereira. Alexandro. Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. And he shoots! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marquinhos. Pereira shifted upfield. Saibari takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. Wins the duel this time. Saibari. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Adli. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Alexandro. He is just caressing the ball. Alexandro delivers. Rafinha! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pereira. Bruno, aim forwards. He's through here. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. And back to the keeper they go. Barry. Amrabat. Out to the left it goes. Shot a goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior, over to the left. Alexandro, now here's the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. Casemiro, moved on forwards. Lucas Paqueta, it's a threatening ball. Alexandro. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Clears it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Pereira. It's Vinicius Junior, and it's Alexandro. Casemiro have it back and can go again. Lucas Paqueta. Hakimi, gently done. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Messina gets good distance on it. Aguirre. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Pereira. Marquinhos. Danilo. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Pereira looks to the other side. Now it's Rafinha. Cunha spread out to the left. Alexandro delivers. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Casemiro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Casemiro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Alisson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Matheus Cunha and it's Danilo. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. The pass has gone astray. Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. Matheus Cunha. Bruno claims comfortably. Strong running down that left flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Adley does really well to win the ball there. He can get that clear. Hakimi, aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Played with finesse. Can he latch on to this? Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Amrabat. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. And he thumps it clear. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Barry. Over to the left. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. Played in by Mazraoui. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Arana. Bruno Guimaraes. Pereira, and he goes cross-field. Mazraoui. Ben Seguir, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pereira. Casemiro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Cunha, played out towards the right wing. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Big chance! Worth a try, shame about the outcome.
Mateus Cunha quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Marquinhos, oh, good spread. Casemiro. Ben Seguir. The final 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. He's had a shot!
Rafinha really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Aguirre has played it long. Arana. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pereira getting this one clear. And they've got a throw. Morocco making consecutive changes here. Messina. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Punched away. Brahim Diaz, and the shot! Really really nicely worked opportunity. That's some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Nice control. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Adli. Hakimi. Ben Seguir is having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now play for a throw. Pereira. Matheus Cunha. Played out wide. Showing good feet. Lucas Paqueta. Adli. Adli forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. And that is that. Brazil, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your reflection.
Brazil truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.